Hello everyone, this is coadb.com, or the Coat of Arms database, and today we're briefly going to discuss 10 different coats of arms in the Wilson family. The first is blazoned, Sable, a wolf rampant or, in chief, 3 estoiles of the last. Crest, a demi-wolf rampant or. The Wilson Baronetcy of Eastbourne in the county of Sussex was created in the Baronetage of England in 1661 for William Wilson of Eastbourne Place, a descendant of Sir Thomas Wilson, Knight and Secretary of State to Queen Elizabeth I. And here we see a list of the Wilson baronets all the way from the 1600s through the 20th century, as well as a photograph of the 8th baronet at his house, Charlton House, in front of his, looks like a door there. Next, a very similar coat of arms without the crest, and this belonged to Thomas Wilson, who was born in 1663, the Bishop of Sodor and Man, born in Cheshire, the son of Nathaniel Wilson and Alice Browne. He studied medicine at Trinity College in Dublin, and there are numerous other individuals and branches of the Wilson family that used a similar coat of arms, the Sable, a wolf rampant or, with the estoiles. Next is Perpe, Argent, and Azure, 3 lions, gambs, erased, fessways, in pale, counterchanged. Crest, a lion's head argent, guttee descendant. This coat of arms was confirmed and the crest granted in 1586 to William Wilson, who was from Penrith, Cumberland, and settled in Welbourn, Lincolnshire, and had issue named William, Alexander, and Mary. Next is gules on a fess between 3 cushions argent, tasseled or, a fleur-de-lis of the first. This family descended from Thomas Wilson of Jenkins in Stisted and Bocking and London. His son Thomas married Susan Jocelyn and had numerous issue with her, and he died in 1591. Next, argent on a chevron between 3 mullets gules, a crescent of the first. Crest, a Talbot's head erased proper. This coat of arms was granted to Thomas Wilson, a merchant of Edinburgh, in 1674. It was later confirmed to his grandson, Thomas Wilson of West Wickham, Kent, in 1762. Next is argent, a chevron between 2 mullets in chief, and a crescent in base gules. Motto, venture and gain. This was found in Fraserburgh, Scotland, in 1672, and it was the coat of arms of George Wilson, the Baillie of Fraserburgh. Next is gules, a chevron counter embattled between 3 mullets argent. Crest, a Talbot's head erased argent. This was found in Queensferry, Scotland, in 1672, and it belonged to Archibald Wilson, a merchant in Queensferry. Next we have argent, 3 wolf's heads couped sable, guttee descendant. Crest, a crescent or issuing flames of fire proper. This was the coat of arms of Dalham Tower, County Westmoreland. It belonged to Daniel Wilson, who was born in 1680, and his son, Edward Wilson, who was born in 1719, and both were members of Parliament for Westmoreland. Next, Argent, a chevron between 3 stars or a border wavy azure. Crest, a lion rampant gules, and this was the coat of arms of Robert Wilson in 1760, who was a lieutenant in the Navy. And lastly, we have per chevron or and argent in chief an estoile between 2 trefoils slip vert, and in base a wolf rampant sable. This coat of arms was granted to Reverend James Wilson of Trinity College, Dublin, in 1814, the son of James, a merchant of that city. If you enjoyed this video, please visit coadb.com and click on the link up top that says Genealogy Research. As you learned in this video, one surname can have tons of different coats of arms associated with it. So don't just pick any old coats of arms that has your surname on it. We piece together your family tree to determine which, if any, coat of arms belonged to your ancestors. Thank you.